these are my clubs for the 2021 season. Head covers off right beside me here, and the question we are addressing today is, how often do I need new golf clubs? I think it's fair to say that when we stand up there in the first tee and look around us at our playing partners, we want to know that the equipment we're using is as good as what they have. None of us wants to be at a disadvantage because of our equipment right before we start. Now, your immediate reaction might well be, yes, of course, I'd love to change my clubs or have new clubs. Well, that's going to be very expensive. But if you take a minute to really consider golf club technology and how it advances in increments, often very slowly from one release to the next, you'll find that you don't always have to buy brand new to have the best equipment. New to you does not have to mean brand new. That could be the difference between you paying £400 for a brand new driver as opposed to around half that, maybe £200, for a pre-owned driver in mint condition that has almost identical technology and will do exactly the same job for you. And if you just look at my bag here, every single club in here is pre-owned, and I know, I should do, that the quality and technology in here is as good as anything brand new on the market. For instance, Justin Rose played the 2021 Masters with the 2017 TaylorMade M1 driver. Bryson DeChambeau, arguably one of the longest hitters in the game, he used a 2015 edition Cobra King Limited Pro driver at the Players' Championship just passed. Now, I mentioned small incremental differences from one model to the next, but maybe marginal gains is a better term. The golf industry, you see, it's driven by sales and marketing. Every new club is being far better than anything before. That's all part of the dance, and you need to understand that. But as someone who's worked in golf equipment for maybe a dozen or so years, I can tell you that if I have a 2-year-old driver or irons and change them out for brand new ones, I'm really not expecting to see a huge difference in terms of quality or distance. But if I have, say, a 7-year-old driver and change it out for a 2-year-old driver, then I'm expecting big differences in distance. I'm expecting differences in quality of manufacture when it comes to the crown, the face materials, the adjustability options, and the list goes on. Again, to me, new doesn't have to mean brand new to get huge benefits. Moving from a 7-year-old driver to a 2-year-old driver, not only seeing 5 years of improvements, but you're also benefiting from the savings available in pre-owned clubs. And those savings, they might then allow you to not only upgrade your driver, but your fairway wood, your hybrid, your putter, etc. too. The differences in clubs from release to release, it's best seen with drivers actually, because those clubs benefit from the most research and development. And if, say, you look at the flow from, for example, TaylorMade, from their M1 to M6 drivers, you'll see small incremental gains from year to year rather than big jumps in performance from one to the next. But every now and then, like all industries, you do see a jump in performance, like, say, from the SLDR to the M1 back in 2016, or more recently from the M6 to the Sim maybe in 2020. And that TaylorMade Sim, for example, is a good example of where technology is at right now. It represents the very best in aerodynamics, coupled with incredible precision in build quality. And many experts would argue that that is a jump forward in technology. Then the increments start again. You now have the Sim 2 coming out in 2021 with a small improvement on the Sim, but you'll see some, but not all, TaylorMade players using it. I think knowing and understanding that incremental improvement flow when it comes to changing your golf clubs will really open up a world of possibilities for new clubs to you that aren't brand new, and you can still see huge benefits. Let me end by saying that everybody loves new things. Of course we do, and this video shouldn't in any way discourage you from buying a brand new golf club if you have the budget. Certainly go ahead, but the answer to the original question of how often do I need to change golf clubs if your set is 5, 6, 7 years old, it's certainly worth considering, as you'll see gains, and knowing now what to look for in terms of the evolution of clubs and finding what is new to you, but remember, not necessarily brand new, will really help you game the best equipment possible for you. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do give us a like and subscribe to the Golfbidder YouTube channel. It helps us a lot. And stay up to date with the very latest on Golfbidder Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. For me for now though, it's Donal, out.